on the latest Star Wars movie this afternoon. Um, I will go. Let's start with reviews. Um, Out of a 10, I would give. What do you guys think of this?
I'd give it at least
Okay. All right. Now that we talk about reviewing it, now we're going to talk to spoilers. This is going to be most of the video, so now this is the last warning I will give you guys. So look forward to that, my fellow YouTubers, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas, and thanks again for watching. Now, the spoiler part. For those who have seen the movie, I have questions, and we all have questions about the movie. A lot of things I was kind of wondering why the Empire did what they did. At the very beginning of the movie, or towards the middle of the movie, they basically destroyed the Rebel fleet one at a time, when they could have easily wiped them out. That kind of bugged me a little bit. I mean, I understand why they did it, but it still annoyed me to no end. So it's like, they have a bunch of TIE fighters. They have an entire army, and they only... Impossible. I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous how they did that.
It is.
You'd think they would learn by now from the Death Star, like, oh, it's a flaw, there's a spot right there that they can just shoot and it just blows up the entire ship. I'm like, wow, whoever designs that ship must be fired, because that is ridiculous. So bad. What do you guys thought of the beginning and middle of the films? I mean, what did you... Yes. And what else? Oh yeah, let's discuss Kylo Ren and Rey with their Force Technopath knowledge there. That was a little confusing, a little bit, but it reminded me a lot of Empire Strikes Back / Return of the Jedi. It was basically those movie tropes. When I saw that, I'm like, they're really going that direction with this one. I'm like, wow, that's just crazy. And another thing I found out that was kind of annoying. Let's see, what was it? When they got to Snook. Okay, we actually saw what he looked like. Okay, not too bad. All right. Yeah, and I sensed a Return of the Jedi moment when stuff happened, when he was torturing Rey, basically saying, "Oh, look at your fleet. You're basically hopeless." It's another Return of the Jedi trope, isn't it? Yeah. But truth be told, Snoke didn't live very long anyway, because as we all know, Kylo Ren basically force killed him with a lightsaber. And cut him in billions of pieces. I'm sure a lot of audience members thought he was going to live to the next one. I'm like, no, he isn't going to live. The way that the saber was pointed out, no way. I'm like, oh, jeez. Yep. And then Rey and Kylo Ren battling the Red Guards. That was an interesting battle, I will admit. That was pretty... They had a lot of different weapons, which I did enjoy watching. I'm like, oh man, lightsaber battles are always intense. I'm like, that was one of the intense ones. What I didn't like, Kylo Ren lying to the Empire, telling them that Rey killed Snook, even though he did it himself. Yeah. And let's see, what else bugged me? Okay, when the two rebels, not went to the casino planet, but after that, when they infiltrated one of the bases, And they disguised BB-8 in a trash can. Like, all the stormtroopers didn't recognize that or suspect that. Like, are you serious? The only thing that suspected that was the robot. I'm like, oh my god, are they that stupid? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, yup. Yes. Like, what the heck? Like, that makes no sense. Like, why would they do that? And something had to give. I'm like, something didn't seem right when I saw that, and I'm like, there's no way even a Jedi Master could survive all those blasts. No way. And then, of course, we realized it was a hologram projection. And Kylo Ren even sliced him in half, thinking, okay, he might cop out. Like Obi-Wan. And he was like, oh, he did Obi-Wan all right, but he kind of did a hologram, too. It's like, oh, okay. Like, on the island, it's like, that Kylo never found him, by the way. They never even bothered to discuss that. Or going after him, but it's like, whatever. And poor Luke passed, but he went peacefully. And then, of course, the very beginning, I was expecting Leia to die. I think we all did when she went out of that ship the way she did. I'm like, oh boy, she's gone. But no, she used the Force to move herself all the way back to her ship. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah. Yes. Like, what the heck? That was a little ridiculous. Oh. Yeah. It was done. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then at the very end of the movie, we see a kid use the Force picking up a broomstick with the ring that he had from the rebellion. So now that leads me to believe, is that going to take years after Return the Last Jedi then? Like, how are they going to, what they're going to call the next film? I have no idea. Yeah. The animals were okay. They weren't too bad. I mean, the little birds were okay. The crystal beasts I liked. And then let's see. The aliens weren't too bad either. They weren't bad. They were done pretty well. I think that's about all I. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. But they mostly did that to get away from the Empire. But yeah, that was part of the plan. Of course, rabbit things. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, unless you guys think of anything else. I mean, we pretty much covered most of the film. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. And I thought Finn was gonna die, and he didn't die. He got saved. Yeah, at the very end he got saved. Yeah, it was close. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of it since Rogue One started. That was it. I'm like, you're just gonna see nothing but death in Star Wars movies now. It's like, it's just gonna happen. You can't avoid it, sadly. Wow. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the Star Wars stuff. I think we covered what we wanted. Obviously, there's more to discuss, but obviously IGN and all those other big channels are more in depth with it, but this is basically what we think of it. So, small channels, just tends to be. I guess the Star Wars stuff is out of the way. What movies are we gonna go see next year? Let's see. I kind of want to see Rampage, but I could wait for that. I do want to see Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I definitely want to go see that. That looks really good. And I do want to see the next Avengers movie also. Even though I know a lot of characters are going to die anyway, but I do want to go see it anyway. Even though it's... Oh, Black Panther comes out in February. That comes out in my month, so I might go see that pretty early. I don't know, so... I mean, we'll see how that goes. I forgot about Incredibles 2. Oh my gosh, yeah. Pixar takes their time with their movies, and you can tell they put a lot of effort into them, so it shows. You can't rush art, like Manny says, you can't rush it. Yes, that does look good too. Ready Player One, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Knowing my friends, they'll probably want to go see it too. Let's see. I think that's gonna be it. I know Han Solo is supposed to come out next year. Another Star Wars movie, yeah. I don't know now what else is supposed to come out. I guess we'll just wait and see what happens next year. Oh. I did see the second one. I did enjoy that one pretty much. So, yeah. Yeah, 3 will be good. I think we'll just have to wait for next year to see what other movies pop up, because it just happens, I guess, like it did this year. And as far as games go, Shadow of the Colossus, without a doubt, I have to pick that up. That is going to be a phenomenal game. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a maybe for me. It depends what direction they go with it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game, but I don't know what direction Square wants to go with it right now. And Kingdom Hearts 3, I can take it or leave it at this point.
Sure.
Soul Calibur 6, I definitely want to get, because I'm into fighters. I've started to get back into them. They're fun. Let's see. God of War.
Definitely.
Oh, yes.
Last of Us 2.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever Nintendo Switch has to offer, I guess, also, because truth be told, I gotta get more for that also. Like for Switch.
It'll take time, though.
Yes, it will. So. Alright, I think we're going to end it here. Thank you guys for joining me on this podcast. I appreciate it. And, of course, you viewers there at other parts of the world, I appreciate you guys viewing this channel. And I will see you guys after Christmas, maybe. I will try to put something up before New Year's Eve. I can't guarantee anything, but if not, I will talk to you guys next year. You guys have happy holidays, and God bless you. All right, that's it. Bye-bye.